Worse than the other C word I thought you were gonna say.
At WWE Clash in Paris, Becky Lynch stunned fans and critics alike by defying all expectations and defeating Nikki Bella to retain the women's Intercontinental title. What was meant to be a carefully scripted coronation for Nikki turned into a powerful statement of resilience and talent, as Becky refused to play by the corporate script.
If there's one thing we need to discuss
as Becky's hard-fought
right
victory reminded everyone why she's one of the most respected and beloved figures in wrestling today. This wasn't just a win, it was a moment of pure, unfiltered passion and integrity, shining through in an industry often dominated by backstage politics. Becky's triumph was a celebration of the sport itself, proving that heart and skill still have the power to break through even the most calculated plans. The pre-show plot: corporate puppeteering behind closed doors. Weeks before the electric night of WWE Clash in Paris, an undercurrent of tension was already bubbling behind the glitzy veneer of sports entertainment. Far away from the roaring crowd and dazzling lights, deep inside WWE's executive offices, a chilling plan was taking shape, one that would go on to shake the very foundation of wrestling's integrity. Confidential emails obtained exclusively by Wrestling News CC reveal a startling level of interference in the outcome of the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. The top brass had long since made their decision. Nikki Bella was to be crowned champion, no questions asked. The directive, stark and unambiguous, was sent down the chain of command. Nikki must win the title tonight, use any means necessary to ensure the outcome. This wasn't a mere suggestion or a narrative preference. It was an ironclad order, effectively erasing any pretense of a fair fight or genuine competition. But why the heavy-handed mandate? The answer lies far beyond the squared circle and into the high-stakes world of corporate entertainment. Behind the scenes, WWE was entangled in a complex web of lucrative contracts and brand partnerships. Netflix had greenlit a documentary series chronicling Nikki Bella's return to wrestling glory. Reality TV producers were primed to build spin-offs centered on her championship reign. Celebrity endorsement deals worth millions had been inked, tying Nikki's success to a sprawling multimedia empire. Referee bribery, the first line of corruption. One of the darkest and most concrete pieces of evidence exposing WWE's manipulation came from within the officiating ranks. Mike Kaya, the referee originally tapped to oversee the match, found himself in the crosshairs of this corporate plot. According to sources close to Kaya, he was offered a $25,000 bonus, a substantial bribe by any standard, to fast count Nikki Bella's finishing maneuver and effectively hand her the championship. But integrity isn't something you can buy. Kaya reportedly refused outright, unwilling to compromise the sport he loved. His principled stand, however, came at a cost. In a swift act of retaliation, WWE yanked him from the match just days before the event, replacing him with Jessica Carr, a referee described by insiders as more pliable and willing to follow orders. This last-minute switch wasn't just a routine change. It exposed how deeply WWE's desperation to control the outcome had permeated the very fabric of the event. To substitute a steadfast official with someone willing to bend the rules was a brazen admission of manipulation. Yet even this carefully orchestrated plan collapsed in the face of Becky Lynch's relentless determination and refusal to be scripted. Audio manipulation, faking fan reactions to manufacture support. If the refereeing scandal wasn't enough, WWE's corruption seeped into another critical aspect of the show: its soundscape. Behind the scenes, in the dimly lit production truck, audio technicians were reportedly given explicit instructions to artificially amplify the crowd's reaction in Nikki Bella's favor while muting genuine cheers for Becky Lynch. This wasn't about enhancing the viewer experience. It was a calculated act of deception designed to manufacture fan support out of thin air. According to a production insider, technicians pumped in fake applause and orchestrated synchronized cheers during Nikki's entrance, drowning out live chants and genuine excitement for Becky. The aim was clear: create a sonic illusion that Nikki's victory was not just likely, but universally celebrated by the fans. A detailed audio analysis of the broadcast reveals suspicious volume spikes coinciding precisely with Nikki's key moments. Cheers so loud and sustained that they seemed discordant with the genuine atmosphere inside the arena. It was crowd noise engineering on a grand scale, an effort to manipulate viewer perception by rewriting the emotional narrative through sound. Stephanie McMahon's explosive meltdown, corporate fury unleashed. While fans witnessed Becky Lynch's triumphant moment in the ring, backstage the atmosphere was nothing short of a powder keg about to explode. Stephanie McMahon, WWE's chief content officer, corporate powerhouse, and the face of WWE's business strategy, was reportedly furious beyond measure. Multiple eyewitnesses describe an epic meltdown, with Stephanie screaming at staff and demanding answers as if the entire company's future hinged on Nikki's loss. Phone recordings leaked from the event capture her fiery tirade, her voice laced with disbelief and rage. This wasn't the plan. Nikki was supposed to win. How did this happen? Her fury wasn't simply about a lost match. It exposed the raw tension between corporate control and creative freedom, revealing how WWE's business ambitions had collided violently with Becky Lynch's refusal to conform. Stephanie's meltdown laid bare the stakes of the night. Not just a championship lost, but a corporate strategy unraveling in real time, threatening multi-million-dollar deals and the carefully crafted image WWE wanted to project. Want daily knowledge drops? Subscribe now. Your brain will thank you later.